Hello. Hello, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Hopefully, you guys can hear me well. Um, get started. We actually picked up the daily reward already. Uh, get started. All right. We have the new update today about all right. Let's go to the least crowded server, but it seems like every server is pretty crowded. The Rotoms update is here, which is pretty exciting. So let's see what we're gonna be able to find. Let's go to commuter, start new train. I'm not sure where to find it here. Probably Riling. And is I think this one. Am I correct? I think it's this one. If I'm not wrong. E8, 818. Uh, 15. Sure, it is. Hmm. Let me take a look at the Discord server. I think it looks like an update. ALC 42. So it is this one, from what I'm seeing. It is gonna be where'd it go? Oh, I'm on Amp. It is this one. No, no, it's not this one. It is definitely go back. It is not that one. It is not in tier 5. Mm-mm. Is it? I just keep clicking the same thing. I haven't done. One looks. It's weird because they have the picture of the correct one, but it doesn't appear to be the one that I'm thinking about. This one, old Island, Island, not here. Could it be this one? Hella confused. They got some different thumbnail pictures for these trains. Click on this one. So the actual locomotive that we're looking for is the ALC 42, I believe, right? Here's it. Okay. Five nine. Okay. Let me double check. Let's see. Hmm. We try Amtrak. I could be on a one by accident. Alright. What I Well, how about let's build a train? Yeah, like it's not. Mm. Oh, okay. I think I get it now. It depends on what you have unlocked. Just the skin. It's just a skin for the other one. I get it now. So what the way it is if you go back and you go to Train Depot, go to TriLink, and there is a train here somewhere. Where did that train go? It was here somewhere. This There used to be a train here. Mm. This one. Yeah, so I don't know why it's showing different freaking trains, but it's part of this one. You have this train unlocked right over here. 440 Rotom BBL standard. And then there's this BL36 recap 3 or 5. Here is 85,000. Something along those lines, guys. Anyway, let's go to my saves because we are trying to increase the tier on the TRX. Gonna be driving down. Let's go.
Northbound train boarding on track 3 to West Palm Beach is now arriving.
Okay. So you guys can hear. Alright, we out, we out. Switching the tracks. Love to see that. Getting yellow signals at the moment. We're gonna be slowly increasing our speed as we head towards this route. To make sure we're honking at the crossings, because you never know which car thinks it's okay to go when the train is coming. So you can see our speed is slowly increasing. We're going to put the throttle up to number 4. Start increasing slightly faster. I love the sound of the P42 though. Look at that. Look at those fans go off. Going slightly above the speed limit, we're going to bring it down to number 2 again. Still want soon I think we're gonna be hitting the speed limit where it's gonna turn to 60, so by the time we hit that we should be going around that speed time. But if it's not, we're gonna reduce the throttle back down a little bit. Going 10 over the speed limit should be pretty standard. I think this is where it hits the 60 mark. Let's see. Yep, this is it. So, in my opinion, doesn't matter if it's a quiet zone or not. I think honking at the crossings is always a good idea because, again, you never know who is not paying attention, and there's people who usually walk and they get on the tracks. There's people who are biking, they get on the track, especially the young teenagers. You know, they don't really have that type of self-awareness. So, you know, it makes more sense for you to have that stuff. Doesn't hurt anybody to hear a honk. Come on now. So we are at the moment at tier 7, earning around 1246 per stop from what I see. So we're going to be trying to get this train to at least tier 8 today. And I do see that we are getting closer to our station. I'm gonna reduce the throttle down to 0 now. We are already above the speed limit anyway. So by the time we get slightly closer to the station, we're gonna be hitting that 60 mark, hopefully. If not, we're gonna use the brakes. 25% brakes. We're hitting 40 now, so we're gonna apply the brakes slowly in a moment here, because we're still pretty far away. This is for the turn that's coming up, so we're gonna drop it to 50% brakes. And that should give us a decent speed right when we're about to take a turn. Yep, we're only about 10 over the speed limit as we are turning. Not so bad. We're gonna reduce the throttle back down to 0 now for our brakes. I think I said throttle. And we're approaching the station. Speed is slowly decreasing. 0.5 miles away. Not bad at all. Apply 25% brakes. 50%. 75%. And full. There we go. What a beautiful stop here at Hollywood Beach Station. Perfecto. Here we go. Let's head out. Get a cinematic of the train here. Very powerful engine, this P42. I love it. Very nice. There goes our train. Alright. Oh, we got a green light. Proceed through next signal. Very nice. And that's, you get that on very rare occasions, I would say. Not very often you see that green light. And we're getting close to the speed limit, so once we hit 60, I'll put it on 1% throttle. Gear 1. Put it on gear 1. We'll put it on 2. Just because I know soon we're going to be hitting that higher speed limits. It'll slowly go up anyway. It doesn't like take too much. I mean, it doesn't go up right away, so it should be fine. Here we are. And slowly it is about to be daytime. Yep, gonna be morning soon. Look at that sunrise. Beautiful sunrise is about to happen, guys. And we got a train coming, or from what I see, it's currently stopped. Yeah, going southbound is probably not the choice at the moment. Northbound is much better. And we're almost close to our station, so we're gonna apply 25% brakes. And then at 0.5 will do 50 or 75, depends. Yeah, 75 probably.
West Palm Beach is now running.
Here we are at Fort Lauderdale Station. Let's do another cinematic of a picture of our train. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. There goes the baggage car. Yes, sir. Give you guys a little cab view as well. Here's the driver's view. Here's the co-driver. Conductors. And we're zooming right now, almost hitting the 75 miles per hour. I think we should be able to hit the 80 mile per hour speed limit sign coming soon, probably. I think from here it's gonna be 80. No, 70 still. But this whole route for a while is 70 miles per hour. But I think around here somewhere it's gonna turn to 80 for a fact. I remember. Probably, yeah, I think it's gonna be after the Deerfield Beach, it turns to 80 miles per hour. There we go. We got to see the ALC 42. Very good engine, by the way. Love the horns on that one. Give you guys a nice view here. There goes our train, and then you're gonna see the barriers get lifted off again. Yep, they go. They're going up. All right. Another green light, by the way. That's interesting. So right after this turn, you're gonna see it's gonna be a speed zone that's gonna be 80 miles per hour, I believe. This might be the one if I'm not wrong. Yep, 80. This is the 80 mark. We're gonna be hitting 80 now. Still on full throttle at the moment. We'll let it go up. Keep it at 2 now. It's gonna slowly increase, but by the time we get to the next station, we're already gonna be hitting like close to 90. So it should be fine. Do like the interior of the P-42. I think they did a pretty decent job designing it. I've been inside the actual P-42 cockpit, and I have to say it looks quite similar, yeah. Not bad at all. So I do notice that we're hitting slightly above, not slightly at the moment, it's actually way above 80 now. But the tracks are pretty straightforward at the moment, there's no turns. We'll keep it going. We'll let it go up to 90, that's the max anyway. I do see a train is approaching towards our way. Oh, that's gonna reduce the throttle a little bit back to like 9. Right after Delray Beach, we're gonna be. Here it is. Reduce the brakes a little bit because then otherwise it's gonna stop way before. This would be an ideal stop because we got the first car. The stairs have been able to. Oh, this guy just ran. Yeah, so it's pretty good. All our cars are pretty much able to be on the platform. The engine don't really matter, right? That guy's taking off as well. There he goes. He's also got P42, right? Is that P42? Yeah, that's P. Along with the. This is. Forgot the name of this one. Let's go. Even though it shows 80 right now, I think it's gonna. What's the next one? West Palm Beach. Okay, that's the final stop. Yeah, I think it still hits 80 for the remaining period of the time. $60 actually. It's gone to 60 now. Okay. Another green light, by the way, which is really rare. Today we've seen, this is, I think, our third green light today. I think it is the third green light today. Which is pretty awesome. You don't get to see this every day. Especially not in a almost full server like this one. I think we got at the moment about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 people. And I think it goes up to 20, so pretty much like say like 80-75% full, so pretty interesting to see that actually. It's back to being yellow now. I did let go of the throttle completely because we do have to reduce the speed, but I'm not gonna apply brakes just because I know like it's gonna slow down way too much then. It's gonna drop to 45 here, no? 40. Not even 45, 40. So this is how slow it becomes actually, but that's why I'm just letting it go by itself at the moment, not even putting brakes on. Might as well, right? Just keep it going. Just gotta keep it going. First crossing, but nobody's there. No cars. And we're 0.5 miles away from the station now. Still, the train is going at a pretty decent speed. Let's slow it down now. Accidentally hit the throttle. Here we are at our last station, West Palm Beach. Stop it right here. Beautiful. And we got plenty of on-time rewards. 100, 100, 100. We just need a couple more XP just to get to the next tier pretty much. Just give me a second.
So takeoffs and landings together, very few accidents happen at cruise. They're cruising along at 35,000 feet, and all of a sudden the plane nosedives, and that has happened, but rarely. Usually it's because of a mechanical failure. But out of the two parts of the most dangerous, riskiest part of flight, landings alone are the most serious, the most riskiest. So if you look at takeoffs and landings,